Got here, it's later in the day, it's like close to 4 o'clock, so I only get a couple hours. I'm gonna take some of this overburden off. I guess this is a piece of sandstone. It's been finished on this side. That's kind of nice. I might take that out of here for my mom. I'm not as far from my truck as I usually am. That's not a bad rock. It's a piece of sandstone, and it's got hand hewing on it by an old mason. And I'm gonna get down in here and see what we can get in a couple hours. I'll get back on my first one. See, there's old mason stuff. I just found that old 1910 to 1923 mason, and that's another real old one. Look at the bubble in it, a 9 underlined. There's some old stuff back in here. See, here's another piece off something aqua. Might even be off that jar. Here's another piece. All right, I've been spending most of my time opening up this trench. Haven't really found anything good. Found a buckle. There's another buckle right there. Lots of broken mason jars, a heartbreaking milk that's all slug plated up. It says something, I don't know, some dairy I don't have, and it's an old one. It's slug plated right up here at the top, and then it's slug plated and got lettering all over it, but it's busted. Lots of bases of old milks. There's an old Mason's patent that's probably 1858. Other milk bottles broke there. Here's another one. Weird looking bottles. All this stuff, and I threw a bunch back in a hole, but nothing yet. I'll probably have to come back. So there'll be more on this. I just have to say, just broken Mason's heartbreaking day. But I only been here like close to 2 hours, so can't expect to find something every time. I'll add more to this later. Almost dark. This has been a rough day and I haven't found crap. Look at this hole I've opened up. I'm probing around and I'm not seeing much, but right here is a silver buckle. It's got a bent clasp on it, but it's silver. There isn't any doubt wiping like that. Look at it. It's kind of bent, but it's a silver woman's buckle. So there's a find for a video. I'm gonna have to go. At least it's not as wet today, but I didn't find any bottles, all broken Masons, just tons of stuff, but everything nice was broke. That milk would have probably been my favorite thing. This silver buckle's nice, but it ain't, you know what I'm looking for. We're taking it, but this milk would have been my favorite, but it's just destroyed. It's the way it goes, and some of these jars would have been real nice. Like, I'd have loved to have this. Patent 1858, but that's it on this hunt. I didn't do any good. See, there's bottoms of aqua sodas, and I got forks and spoons. That's just plate. This thing is silver for sure. Look at it coming through. Hold on. You can see it. It's nice. Nice silver buckle. Well, that's at least probably not worth the trip, but it's real thin, but it's kind of cool. So at least I found something. I try to stay till I find something. I'm whipped though. I'm an hour past how feeling like I wanted to go. Later. A few more rakes where I found that silver buckle. And look at that. It's broke. That would have been cool. It's a woman's head. It's probably off a doll. I'm gonna take it just because it's cool. I'm leaving. Later. Alright, I'm back up here in this dump. I got, as you remember in my last clip, well, you see, look at this layer in here. That's a new beer bottle. You can see it's clear up on the top. It's not new. Say it's from the 50s or 60s. 1964. It's like 55 years old, 56. You can see what I'm doing here. Clay cap down to the newest layer, and then you get into this nice stuff, and that's the base clay there. So the layer up here on the, I'm digging on the top of the dump first and throwing the stuff up above me, and then I'm going to fill the holes back in and then move over the hill, so I'm not digging the stuff twice. You can see there's old brick in here. I got this out, so we're going to go in this layer and see what I can come and pull out of here. It's hard to tell what I'll find. I'll get back on my first one later. Alright, I had to move out of that hole I was in. That's the one I was in where I found a dog head and a silver buckle. I was right in that area. It's just turning to nothing. You run into that in places like this. So I came over here, opened up this hole. I hit the trash layer. There was trash right in here where I'm standing, where I backfilled, but I dug it all. Found an 1858 Mason down in here, some nice sodas. So I went this way, hit it. Now I'm gonna punch in from this side, and you can see I'm starting to hit glass here. I'm on a hill like this. You can see it straight up and down. I'm gonna try to punch in here and find the layer again. Hopefully I can. This is hit or miss on doing this. It's either feast or famine. You're in a pocket of bottles or you're not. It's a lot of digging. Probably wouldn't be doing it unless it was for the YouTube video, that's for sure. I'd be doing it some, but not like this. Alright, you can see I've met the layer here. Right there's a bottle. Kind of looks older. It's probably a food container, but I can't tell yet. I'll get it out of there, but I'm starting to hit glass down that deep through all this clay cap. Trying to meet that hole. The layer goes kind of an angle. I wasn't hitting it and I didn't think it was here, but I knew it had to be. I gotta get that rock out. I'll get this bottle out and show you. Hold on. See a little bit farther. Here's another bottle. It's just a food container. But we're hitting glass now. I'll try to get this out. That could be a milk, but I don't think it is. It kind of looks like a milk. I don't know. I'll get it out later. See, there's another bottle sticking out right there. All of this stuff just in this little hole. This would have been cool. It's green. I don't know what it is. But there's another one of those aqua shoe polishes. It's aqua. That's shoe polish. Now I have a chance of finding something. Lots of digging, but you can see I'm down in this deep. That clay cap was brutal, but now I have a chance at a nice milk or get down to the base of the dump, who knows. Later. I knew this stuff had to be here. Greensboro, PA. It's Reppert, R-E-P-P-E-R-T. This is a little scarcer than them Hamilton and Jones ones. It was when it was sold, I think. I'll have to look it up, but the Reppert's way more rare than the Hamilton and Jones, and there's 2 pieces of it. Stink, folks. That would have been a year maker. An old Reppert salt glazed crock with blue lettering on it. Well, hopefully we can get something nice. That gives me promise. Later. Folks, this rolled over the hill. I pulled it up out of this hole and I heard it jingling. I come up, punched the top off, and there's coins in this. They sure as heck don't look silver. I don't know what they are. I don't know what these are. Hold on, they must be game pieces or tokens or something, but there's a whole stack of them. They're all stained up. But man, folks, I told you. Oh my goodness, folks. What the heck are those? Let's dump them out. They're tokens of some kind. They're tokens, folks. A whole thing of tokens. Let me get this. Look at how stained up they are. They've had water on them, but there's some kind of tokens. Hold on, this is just an awesome find, folks. You gotta look in everything. People, you know, stuff like this, people stored stuff in, and then it got pitched. They don't look like, they look like, this jar isn't that old. Pond's, I'd say it's from the 50s, but they're at least 1950s. Hold on, and I'll clean one off. I gotta get my gloves off. All right, folks, these are aluminum. And they're way better than what I thought. The first president, 1780 to 1797, George Washington. And look what they say. They're really stained up, but the good thing is they're aluminum. they've had water seeping into this thing, and you can see the lid's all rusted away, and you can see the corrosion on the inside. This rusting lid over time may stain these coins up with the rust. But look what it says. Coin by Cracker Jack Mystery Club. Save this coin. And it must be all presidents. See, you can't even hardly, this one's really corroded, but they're not all messed up. See, this one's different. This don't have a president on it, I don't think. It says stuff on it. It just says stuff on both sides. Man, folks, this is a good find. There's like Roosevelt, it looks like, or Harding. I can't tell. Oh, folks, this is a heck of a nice find for my channel. That looks like Roosevelt right there. See these glasses. They all say Cracker Jack on the back too. Man, they're stained up, but they're gonna clean up. There's another president right there. That looks like Harris. No, that's Ulysses S. Grant. I think, see, there's an early president there. It looks like Andrew Jackson. Man, these are awesome, folks. A whole collection of Cracker Jack. What are the odds? And I got a chance, look at this. Rake this out. Look at this big crock. And all of the, look at cents. And a doorknob. This is a good hole. And it took me long enough to find it, but man, look at the corrosion on this one. Can't fake that. It's like calcite deposits. And this one don't have a president. It's different. It's a different token. It's just, see? What the heck's this say? A whole collection of coins. Just like that, my luck changed. This is something token. Something. This is different. I don't think this is Cracker Jack. Well, I am going to turn this off because there's just so many here, and look how messed up they are. I can hardly see what they are. But there's other tokens here other than presidents, and they're all Cracker Jack, the ones I saw. A few of them I don't think are. See, I don't know what this one is. It says, I think it says priest token. GRIEST token for valuable premiums. Huh. See, this isn't Cracker Jack, I don't think. Are interchangeable for premiums at any greased cut rate. It must be a store. Must be an old dime store taking fakes. This is one of the best finds of the year in the dump. Just to be able, they're all aluminum, which is probably a plus. But I'm gonna have to get pictures of this right here. Man, folks, what? Man, a smoker arrowhead yesterday, now this. This is awesome. Well, anyway, I'm gonna get back to digging. I'm gonna find more stuff on this later. Yeah, I thought I'd show you this, and I just got another big piece of that base of that crock with the 3 on it. But look at this. It says Windex on it. It's a glass Windex container. Duraglass 20 ounce. But look at this. Look at this layer I'm hitting. Look at the bottles packed in here. There's bottles everywhere. I'm probably gonna find more stuff. Hopefully I can get some more bottles, but I'm pretty happy. Hopefully I can get some marbles, because that's what I'm here looking for. Some smalls I can frame up, but see, there's just stuff everywhere. Look at that. That's like a brown Art Deco looking bottle. That's kind of cool. Kind of cool. I'll get back on my next find. I'm gonna make finds. See, there's a big Clorox that's up in the top. That's one of the jugs with the handles on it. Look how perfect it is. So I have a chance at a whole crock if that record was whole, and then I found that thing of tokens out of, if that record was whole, I'd have crapped myself. But I'll get back, man. The tokens are a great find. Later. Yeah, but that sure looks like a big mason jar. It might be a food container. It's brown. Nah, it's not a mason. Got fooled on that one and it didn't say nothing on it. Imagine if that was a brown 1858 mason. It sure looked like one. I just found this embossed bottle, but it's all melted. There's stuff down in here, folks. Well, finally, I got a marble for that frame. And I'll show you the frame at the end of this video too, with the tokens all cleaned up. But it looks nice. It's right here. It fell right out of this. I'm going this way. I'm gonna take all this off, but look at all these bottles and look at all these pieces of salt glazed crocks, and I don't think it's the same crock. Oh, look at this. Man, this is nice. I was hoping it wasn't a white cat eye. That's kind of what it looked like, but it's not. It's some kind of clear base, like swirl with like porcelain looking. Oh man, look at that. Wow. It's got rust staining on it, but it's nice. Look, it looks like porcelain on a white marble. That's pretty nice, folks. You see it. Well, anyway, I'll get back later. Yeah, this is kind of cool. This is like off a telephone pole, I think. It's like an insulator, but I don't have this one. It's brown like crockery. We'll have to take that. I just wanted to show you later. Now I'm in business. I got this big rock out of here. Had to stand on it. Oh, it's heavy. This is the worst part. Oh. There's another one back here in the back of the hole. I'll get this out of here, and now I can open it up later. I'm finding pieces of milk, and I got a whole one, but it just looks like an ACL one. It definitely is an ACL one. It's Broughton's. Looks, yeah, it's all messed up. It's a newer milk. I'd like to find an embossed one. There's just a jumble of trash. I'm trying to locate the base layer of the dump. That's where the old stuff will be. I'll get back later. Oh no. That's a top I don't have on this milk, and it's a baby head. Oh, I've got 2 or 3 of these, but I don't have this one with that's a later top than the ones I have, but that still would have been awesome. I just got that Atlas jar, but that's one of the newest ones. Oh man, that would have been, well, I got them taken, so I can't complain. But alright, I'll probably cut this video off on this one. This will be the last find, because I'll have to clean up all them tokens. But there's a nice Sistersville, West Virginia D-Pat and Coke, and it'll clean it. The bottles on this dump there's no case wear on this. This is nice. Maybe I'll clean it up and show it. It'll be a beautiful Coke. The best condition you could ask for. But I might find one more thing. I'm finding milks. There's another broken one. And we got, this is sick. Imagine finding a baby head milk on the same day as that. And it's hard to say what it said, because lots of places made them. I have Steubenville, Ohio ones. But oh man, folks, what a day. Later. Well, where there's usually one thing, the same people threw it all away in the same place, and there's more of them. And you can see what happened here. There's a big rock here, and wait till you see what I just found. And it caved down in my hole. That's why I don't look with people. Look how big that rock is. Even if your legs are stuck in there, you're in trouble. This can all come down on you. If you're not experienced, you got to be careful. That's why I'm saying this. I've been doing this since I've been a little kid. Took a hiatus and like lived life a little bit. Started doing YouTube and got back into it. It's dangerous, especially when the ground's kind of wet like it is today. The clay cap gets heavier. But I can punch back in here, which is good. But I got a baby head milk, folks, and it looks to be all there. It's an ACL one, but it don't really matter. Let me see if we can, I'm not gonna wipe it off. It's something different than I've found before. Let's see if the bottom's not marked up, but I can take that AC off since it's messed up. It's a baby head milk paneled bottle. Look at that. And it's all there. It's a shame it's not embossed, but I'll see if I can tell what this is. It's something G. See, it's probably good. It's Isley's. It's Isley's. ISALY''S pasteurized. And that was stores. I think they sold ice cream too. Isley's milk. But I've never seen an Isley's baby head. That's really nice, folks. That is a day maker. I'm just gonna go ahead and put this one on this video. We got the tokens. I'm gonna have to clean them all up, and these might be like brass instead of aluminum. You can see how stained up they are. I'll show them with a real good camera before I clean them, and then I'll show them after they're done tonight. I'll have to go get my camera out, film them all laying out dirty, and then I am going to clean them all tonight, and then I will get back to you with them all cleaned up. But I have baby heads milk, but I sure as heck don't have this one. That's just one from my collection, and it's perfect. I did it, folks. What a day. I found that real nice. If you didn't watch my last video, I found a beautiful serrated arrowhead yesterday on the river. I've been looking all week for one, been blanking, haven't found any. Had this cave in, was getting bummed out. Went this way, got a milk. And there's crocks. Look at all these crock pieces. There's potential for a crock. I'll show you some of this stuff cleaned up. This bottle here is gonna look brand new, like you could put Coke in it and drink it. But I like the tokens the best because I'll make a whole display out of them. But anyway, I'll get back next. I'm just gonna call it quits. I can't take no more. I've dug down there, I've dug up here, and this clay cap stinks, and now the rock fell, so I'm leaving. I got enough for a nice video, but look at all that stuff. Well, anyway, folks, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. This was a wonderful day. Really makes me happy to be able to share finds like this, especially them tokens. It's hard to tell what's in there. We'll find out here in the next clips. Later. Here's the tokens. I'm home from the dump. There's the thing they were in. I think they might be brass, but there's different ones. You can see, we'll have to clean them up to see what they are. But there's all these ones down here with the presidents are Cracker Jacks. Look at the George Washington one there. And I will flip them over. Andrew Johnson down there. Ulysses S. Grant. I got good president ones. I'll flip them over and show you the other sides, and then we'll do a clip after this of them cleaned up. I'm going to work on them tonight. Later. Alright, we're going to look at some of the stuff I found in this video now. We'll do the coins last. Here's the Sistersville Coke I found. You can see it's just, looks like it's new off the shelf. I wanted to clean a few of these up and show you. A lot of them have caseware and stuff. I can usually tell when I look at something before I film it if it's going to be nice, and I was right on this one. Sometimes they'll have cracks like that Cleveland bottle I just found, but and there's the Sistersville, West Virginia. It's a newer D-Patent Coke, but it's the best condition you could ask for. You can see it. It's pretty nice. It's from the 50s. Okay, I found this milk a while ago. It's better than the one I just found. It's Purity Dairy Company, Steubenville, Ohio, and it's from the early 1950s, and it's got a baby head, but you can see different top on it than the one I found in this video. But that's a beautiful find. That's pretty valuable. This one I found in this video is more of a common one because it was just kind of a mass-produced baby head bottle that multiple dairies could get the sprayed on, and you see that's embossed. That's just made for the dairy. It's much better. That's like $100 milk. This is like a $12 milk at a flea market, but 12 to 15. Different top, you can see. I'm glad to get it there because I've never found one, and you can see it's real nice condition. You see there, they're a little different, the heads. but the ACL just came completely off. There's one little piece of it there I just left. I can get it off, but it's a nice find nonetheless. And here's the jar I found these tokens in, all cleaned up. I thought about it. I was going to put the tokens in a raker mount, but I'm just going to keep them in the original jar I found them in. It's a ponds container. You can see it here. Milk glass ponds container, and the lid was all had one little slit in it, and then I kicked it back and I heard the tokens in it. And I usually, if something's got a lid on it, I always shake it. But here's the tokens I got them cleaned up. And my favorite ones, of course, is the George Washington. There's one of these on eBay and it's over $100 just for this token. But that doesn't mean they're gonna get that. But this is one of the rarer ones. It says American Fabius, father of his country, along the bottom, and then joined the Cracker Jack Mystery Club. Save this coin. The Cracker Jack Co., Chicago, USA, and these are from the 30s, and they are aluminum. They were so stained up in that thing from the rust. It gave them that brassy color from the rust seeping down in with water around them. And you can see this is a greased token from a greased discount price drugstore. And this one was in Wheeling, West Virginia. And I'll put up a picture of the original store these coins were used at in the future video. But you can see this aluminum don't usually make it in the dump. It starts bubbling up and popping. This is the only real damaged one. All of these coins were stacked, so they're good. But this one, this is the worst condition. It's showing its age. You can see it's starting to get that bubbling effect to it. But I got one. It's greased cut rate drugs is what it says on the sign of the store. And this is a token for that drugstore on Main Street, Wheeling, West Virginia. And it says grease tokens are exchangeable for premiums at any grease cut rate. It's grease cut rate drugs is what this is for. And here's another one. I got 3 of these in there. But see, this one's starting to get that little bit of corrosion to it. I still got it cleaned up, but see it on this side. But this, at least I got one of them that's nice. But here's the coins we got. There's 2 James Madisons, and there was 2 of another one too. This guy, Martin Van Buren, there's 2 of him. But we got Chester A. Arthur, Woodrow Wilson, Warren G. Harding, Martin Van Buren, 2 of him, Ulysses S. Grant, Grover Cleveland, Andrew Johnson. That looks like he looks like a Greek emperor head from a coin. That looks like it should be on a Greek coin, but a Roman or something. Roman probably. Zachary Taylor. Down here, George Washington, which is the most desirable one. They're pretty nice shape for coming out of the ground. It's a heck of a find to find stuff like this. And these are 1930s Cracker Jack things. James Madison, and we got 2 of the James Madisons too. But see, the backs are real nice. I left a little bit of stuff on them. Just a little. I can get all that off, but I left a little on it. I'm going to put them in this little thing, and then that's how I'm going to keep them on my shelf, one of my displays of my finds. But not bad, huh? Not bad. And here's the marbles I've been working on. Here's the one from this video, the white one with the porcelain swirls, and look at all these. This awesome one came from that dump. This green one, this killer red swirl, this bigger slag looking thing, like this one here. I've found lots of nice ones on this new dump. Well, not lots. There's not nearly as many marbles, but like these Marble Kings, I can go someplace and usually dig 20, 30 of them a day, and like these Vitros. But These older ones are harder to find. There's not as many on this dump. But it was a pretty successful day for these tokens, you know, and the milk. And I got a nice marble. We got a little bit of ways to go. I found these two in my last video. These came from up here too. That's an acro agate. It's bigger size, and there's a ceramic marble. So all of them ones come off this new dump. But that's a heck of a collection of tokens, and they cleaned up nice. They're aluminum. They're from the 1930s. So I hope you enjoyed the